There once was a satyr so cruel. Adravallo his name, what a fool! When he crossed the path of the wayward's wrath, they dropped him like an errant stool. It's really playing games, the Extinction Curse. I'm the GM, Graham, and joining me today are Brian as Faith the Tiefling Monk.
Hello.
We have Garrett as Fabian the Catfolk Rogue.
Hello, hello.
Ross as Oarshisk the Lizardfolk Swashbuckler.
Hi.
Other Ross as Marion the Half-Elf Oracle.
Gotta watch out for those errant stools.
And Patrick as Horatio the Half-Elf Wizard.
Not just a fool, he was truly a tool.
Ah, more rhymes. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, that's my limerick. Because thank you, small audience. It's exactly what you did is you dropped this asshole, Adravallo the satyr. Went in, he was trying to pull some tricks and some charming and some theatrics and performance against you, and you had none of that. He is one of the inner circle members of the circus, the Celestial Menagerie, who you all escaped from, and was also the warden for these captive creatures here in this Glen of Uncommon Wonders. One of which he released during the course of battle with him and tried to eat you, this horrible manticore named Nasher, who Oarshisk had to solo for a little bit. Also a dryad with a tree and a potted plant that you eventually managed to release and send on her merry way. And then also a new act for your circus, Miss Dancer, the Pegasus, the flying, wonderful, enchanted, magical horse with wings. Managed to free Miss Dancer, who flew off back to your circus, because probably the only other circus in town. And leaving you all here for a moment's respite. It is still early in the morning, still morning light filtering through the eastern sky over here into the glen, and all is quiet once more around the Celestial Menagerie as you find yourselves gathered around the small watering hole in what was once the Glen of Uncommon Wonders. So, what do you do next?
Well, first, I'm gonna need healing from somebody.
Right.
Do you want to use up Marion's thing, or do you want to take 10 minutes? Or I guess I could battle medicine us if we're in a hurry, but I'd rather save that for when.
Well, heroism is pretty good.
How many minutes are we into heroism, GM?
You cast it just before when you were fighting the guys in the front gate, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
So it's been about 5 or so minutes since then. Kind of went straight to this area over here. So
they can probably still get one more, maybe even 2 more encounters out of it.
Pushing it.
Yeah.
One more. How much healing does your well of life do, or whatever it is?
It has 2 charges left. One does 46, the other one does 44.
I think we should use both those up on Arashik and then see where we are. How long does that last, actually?
Until you use it, right?
Yeah, until my next daily preparations.
But they get used up, so it has 2 charges left.
Right. Okay. I mean, I can battle medicine him twice using my once an hour thing of ignoring the fact that I can't battle medicine more than twice
More
in a
than
day.
once, right?
Right.
What does everyone else think?
Well, I don't think we should go much further without healing up Oarshisk. He's generally our frontline tank.
I do think moving quickly is a good thing, but dying to do it is not worth it.
We could
Heroism
guard
is
the entrance.
good. Heroism is good, but is it worth using the both battle medicines and the 2 charges of the healing thing for?
Right. I'm leaning towards probably not.
I'm thinking so as well.
Yeah.
So I think we take a regular heal.
Okay.
Maybe not 2 hours, but
I mean, no promises.
we'll do a first heal and see how it goes.
Okay.
Alrighty. So 10 minutes spent in the Glen of Uncommon Wonders.
What's my
Patching up a Warshusk?
medicine?
Keep an eye on the door.
18.
Sure.
So we'll try the DC 30. Did we succeed?
Nope.
No. Missed by a lot. Jeez. Well, I rolled a 4. Sorry about that.
Do I take 8 damage?
Take the 8 damage. I didn't kill you, did I?
No.
Okay.
Oops.
I'll give it one more try. There we go.
So 52.
Yeah, 52.
Um,
Now been 20 minutes.
do we want to try one life healing pulse thing? Or do we...
I mean, we've already lost the heroism.
Right, but I just... Every 10 minutes. I don't know. I mean, we could try one more 10 minutes.
Okay. How much are you down now?
I am down about 40. If I would have put a number on it.
I will do one more for you. Haha, now you're full.
Ah, 52. Yep.
And what am I down? I'm only down 24. I'm gonna do a DC 21 for myself. I succeed. I go up exactly 25. Okay, so that was another 20 minutes. So that was 40 minutes total.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have the ward medic feat?
I don't know. All sorts of feats. No, I don't have ward medic yet.
Okay.
Oh, now we haven't needed it. So
That's true.
I can also do Fabian, or should we just keep going?
Fabian's fine.
I'm not dying.
Okay.
It's okay. Let's not give her more opportunity to prep than we need to.
Right.
40 minutes is already a long time.
Could I have
Yeah.
spent that 40 minutes searching around the area, seeing if there's like any
Sure.
valuable, useful things hidden away?
Marion, you sweep around the former lair, former stomping grounds of Adravallo, and no, doesn't seem to be any kind of hidden cache or any sort of, storage areas or whatnot. Kept this place pretty Spartan. You would expect there to be, things to take care of animals and the beasts that he had captured here on hand, but you don't seem to find anything nearby.
All right.
So
So-
what's this building?
You look over in that direction. I believe that is the ticket booth. Yes. So currently, as it is still the morning, it is boarded up. It's painted white, decorated with images of animal-headed angels holding streamers and musical instruments. So very fancied up, but essentially where they sell tickets to the circus.
We wanted to do the animals and then go straight to her, right?
Yeah, that's here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're missing somebody. There we go. Weren't there more of us?
So, as you begin heading northwest, kind of past the midway in the ticket booth, you see this wooden building. These two large barn doors open, a heavy purpley curtain hanging there. You can spot further to the north the big top, the circus, And then also you can kind of spot behind the ticket booth off to the right over here this tent, and then this large wheel standing over in that direction. The wheel you know from before, that is the hollowed wheel. And I even have a little bit of art to show, which if anyone watches the stream, they should be familiar with because it's our splash image. But that is what you are kind of looking at right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
So
We should go burn it down.
Cool art.
yep,
I mean,
art, wheel, circus, and you can kind of see that there's like space between the building and the big top on the left and on the right hand side too. Like there's ways to get around it full 360, but that is not your intended destination.
we don't see any people.
We're on a mission. We have
Nope.
business.
Nope.
Is this like a door or is it like a curtain?
Both. So there's two like big barn doors that are open, and then the curtain hanging in the opening.
Of course.
I want to be detecting magic. I don't trust her
I'm
not to
gonna
have
be
some horrible magical spell.
scouting.
Sure.
Hopefully, someone is searching.
So that's a plus one circumstance bonus to initiative.
Yeah.
Can I be sneaking and then try to do a sneak and then poke my head in?
Sure. Do a little sneaky sneak. Anyone else doing an exploration activity?
You know what?
Somebody say search. Not me
Y'all
though.
gonna be
My-
sneaky.
Maybe
I can
should
search. I can be looking for. I'll do search.
Marion, which one did you say you were doing?
Searching.
Searching as well. Okay. All right. So, as you all approach here, Marion and Fabian, nothing overtly dangerous or hidden meets your senses. The curtains seem to be heavy. Pretty nice curtains, actually. The doors seem to be just propped open. There's little stakes, so in the ground they're kind of held open at the moment. Like all this looks very deliberate. Where the curtain and the doors open seems to be put this way on purpose. As far as detecting magic, Horatio, yes, you instantly detect the presence of magic, kind of just past the curtain. So there's kind of like a slight swirling presence of magic just past the curtain.
What school is it?
It is. Give me one sec. It is the magic school of illusion.
Oh. What we find inside this curtain may be not what we see.
As what it seems. I'll keep that in mind.
Illusion magic.
I will
Alright.
part the curtain.
Alright, Ar's just kind of sneaking your head, being kind of sneaky, parting the curtain a little ways. You all reveal what is inside.
Oh man.
This wide room is filled with thick banks of clouds. Faint, slow harp music echoes around the chamber, and a smooth white glow illuminates the area. A strong, feminine voice echoes throughout the room. Come to vanquish a rival, have you? Consider whether you're on the wrong side of this confrontation. I have the forces of good at my service. And as this is said, you can see it is coming from this spectral image, which starts with a little cat nose and goes down to frame out the jowls, and the whiskers shoot out as this floating mouth appears and speaks these words with Mistress Dusklight's voice. After this voice appears, the mouth speaks and then dissipates. You see the room filled with these big, billowing, roiling clouds with this white glow effervescent around them. And the clouds seem to just hang in place and hang stationary here. You see through the clouds, although inside of the clouds they're a little bit obscured, these two figures, and they come forward, the top halves with these feminine bodies. You see each of them holding these harps. They seem to have wings coming from the back, and their lower halves are these large, coiling, snake-like bodies as they come strumming on the harps and slowly begin to approach toward you.
Can I... This is a reaction. Can I recognize magic mouth, I assume?
I
don't even know what level spell that is, but...
A spell of second level or lower?
Yeah,
you
and I
most certainly recognize the magic mouth spell.
Oh, look, she can do basic magic. Also illusion.
Does
everyone be impressed?
Do I know off the top of my head who these characters are?
So the two figures you see coming toward you, you do not recognize from your time at the Celestial Menagerie. But they are coming to you.
Do you want to do your spiel about arrest you, or don't resist, or whatever?
Don't run, we are your friends! Wait, that's not right.
Someone who can actually talk.
Can I do a recall knowledge to recognize what types of creatures these are? They're obviously not angels.
Sure.
You never know.
They're angel snakes.
Not afraid.
Ratio. What skill are you using?
Arcana.
Okay. So can I think for a second? Huh. They look... There's something off. It reminds you of a creature, but then something's not right. If they didn't have the wings, they might be something that you'd be more familiar with, but with the wings, that's, something's weird about them. So you can definitely tell there's something off.
Can I try to disbelieve the figures?
Sure. So,
disbelieving illusions is not very well explained, I think.
Yeah, it's like if you're
trying to focus through an illusion. I mean, this is a thing you've been encountered before at this point, like illusory magic and that kind of thing.
Marion... I think you have to have a specific idea of what it is that you're trying to disbelieve, though, right?
Well, like an illusory appearance or something of that nature, and trying to pierce past a disguise. Marion, nothing elusive. You focus for a second as they're kind of winding their way toward you. Nothing seems to be some sort of magical disguise that you can tell. You kind of focus and try to pierce through, but it's not. You're not seeing any kind of illusions or magic of that sort around.
Sure. What am I seeing, like, here?
You still see the clouds just kind of hanging there in the air. I mean, it's this very angelic, winged creatures with harps coming down toward you. The clouds you focus through, they're a bit obscured, and as these creatures move through the clouds, they kind of, part some of it a little bit, and sometimes they're obscured, some of their features through the clouds, but...
Are they large?
Yes, they are large,
okay.
both of them. So they both are coming toward you. The one nearest to you plucks a few chords on the harp and says, "Heroes, you will need our power for the challenges that lie ahead. Pray, let me grant you a small boon."
You see,
No,
we know Dusklight's like cavorting with demons, so this is not very convincing.
Right. I'm all for trying the other door. How about y'all?
The other door?
Yeah, there's another door to this building, I think.
No, this is the only door.
Oh, it's the only door?
As far as you have seen, yes. This is
Oh,
the
okay.
only door that you've witnessed so far. Within this room, a little bit past the clouds, the clouds don't fully block line of sight, but it is obscured. You do notice that there's another curtain at the northwest corner of the door, or northwest corner of the room.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to go after them?
I will enter and I will say, no can do. We don't need your help.
The creature there seems somewhat put off and kind of almost offended, but I can do such wonders for you. And as she says that, she strums her harp and plays a few notes from it, and you can hear mixed among the notes these strange, honeyed, arcane words. I would like all of you to go ahead and make a will save. Each of you gets a +2 circumstance bonus to this.
Will.
Ah, jeez.
Beans.
That's not
I'm gonna
hard
hero point
enough.
mine.
You know, ever since I got fatigued in the last dungeon,
Mm-hmm.
it automatically applied a -1 temporary penalty to all of my things. And
What happens if you add fatigued again and then take it away? Would it add another?
I don't know. And I'm just finding out that my will. I don't know how long my will save has been wrong because it was giving it a 1
Oh no.
instead of a 2, which it could be. How bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Oops.
Yes, I've noticed that as well with the fatigued condition. I just discovered the same thing.
Okay.
You have to click the minus. I think if you just click the
Yeah, you do.
again.
Otherwise, it
Oh, I'm frightened.
sticks.
What does frightened do?
Oh, you shouldn't be frightened anymore.
Okay, that's one higher, 24, in case that matters.
Okay. Well, in that case, it looks like, guess we'll do the second one because you hero pointed. Owarshisk and Fabian.
Damn it.
So, Owarshisk and Fabian, you hear these honeyed words, and you, for whatever reason, just hear the reason and the sense in this that, yeah, we're up against Dusklight. This is it. This is dealing with so many years of pain and trauma and everything. We need all the help that we can get. So both of you are currently fascinated by this creature. Fascinated. Yeah, so it's just, -2 status penalty to perception skill checks, and you can't take actions with the concentrate
Wow.
trait. So, you're just kind of like starry-eyed, and just like, wow, we need all the help we get. Both of you think, at the moment, it's a very good idea to come closer to this creature.
Okay, how close?
Fairly close. Like
Here?
If they start walking up, I think it's time to start zapping with electric arc.
Are they in the air?
No, on the ground.
Yeah, let's not do this.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, we need all the allies we can get, obviously. Dusklight's forces want to turn against her. I can hardly blame them.
I mean, you have a point.
So the two of them approach this creature. Horatio, you see that the creature kind of sets her harp down and is reaching out to touch them. I assume at this point, maybe some.
I would like to roll initiative.
Sure thing. He's like,
sometimes we get to initiate
fuck
combat.
no.
Do we?
You're like, yeah, let's go ahead and fuck this.
That's. I don't know what that is, but it's bad.
Yep. So,
Do
I'll
we
go
get
ahead
the
and have,
scouting bonus?
Yes.
Yes. So I'll make Faith one more.
Yeah, it should be 32.
Sure. Anyone else need to add the +1 manually?
But you also get your -2 penalty to perception checks.
Yeah. So it'll be a net -1 to the initiative of Oarshisk and Fabian.
Oh, wow. High five, Fabian.
Does not matter.
Oh wow! Holy shit!
They were both so fascinated.
So you're both at
20 beats my
33
17.
despite the fascination?
Yeah, but we're just gonna be like, yeah. The kitty a pet. Just a blessing.
Alright, so... not
Did you add
entirely
your
convinced.
+1, Fabian?
And what, sorry?
Did
Well,
you
it should be it should be -1 because you're fascinated.
I have the fascinated condition checked, so
Oh.
it should have already calculated it. Okay.
So.
Oops. Alright, Horatio, as lightning begins to cackle from your hands. Fabian and Oarshisk, we'll say this is you kind of approaching close and getting spending your turn essentially in close to this creature. One thing I want to check.
Would it have been better in this case to have rolled like a 5?
Maybe actually it might have behooved you somewhat to roll low on initiative for this particular encounter, but so I will say that
So of course he rolled high.
per the effect that this creature has given to you, okay, yeah, we'll say that the two of you are just basically spending this turn approaching this creature. Not lowering defenses or anything. You still, have your weapons out because you're kind of prepared to go in here. You're just coming close because we're ready to receive the boon this creature will now bestow upon us. Faith, you suffer no such fascination. What do you do?
Oh, hey, they're in the way. I'm gonna try to tumble through.
Alrighty.
So I do acrobatics.
Yep.
I think that succeeds.
Critical tumble through.
I tumble all the way to here.
The clouds throughable, like transparent?
No,
they're translucent. You can
I
definitely
probably could have. I assume that they couldn't. But...
If something bad happens. Fair enough.
Yep. So
And I'm gonna flurry on this one. I guess I do. I get flanking?
I would say yes, because there's still, this creature still is like reaching out toward Oarshisk and Fabian as you quickly tumble through and around the snake body around to the other side. So 34 versus gets flat-footed AC. That will be a regular hit. So you come behind it and wham, punch it in the back. Where are you aiming with your first punch, Faith?
So is it like snake legs and then angel torso? Or is it
Kinda, yeah.
It's like a naga, but with wings, right?
Mm-hmm. With the, feminine upper torso and
I
wings
mean-
and hair.
I guess in the snake part?
All right, you hit the scales hard, and there's this kind of like hissing sound as the creature yelps in pain.
And I will continue to flurry.
All right,
20.
23 will miss even flat-footed. So
Okay. They do need to make a fort save, and I'll do my last attack.
okay,
It's gonna be a rough fight.
the fort save is 29.
That is a success.
All right, and that 24 will still miss flat-footed. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
All right, so your go, Faith.
That's my go.
Okay, Horatio.
I am going to use Reach spell,
Hmm.
and I'm going to Electric Arc both of them.
Oh boy.
Let's see if this does anything. Hey, I can hit both. Electric Arc is right there. Zap.
Yep. All right. The first one will succeed. So the one by Fabian and Noartius will take half damage. There's a little bit of a zap, and then kind of arcing through the cloud, much like a lightning bolt, onto the other one. The other one will also succeed. So they both seem kind of quick to react when this lightning comes out of your hands, and both of them kind of looking a bit more wary and a bit more mischievous toward all of you. So, is that your turn, Horatio?
That's it.
Okay. This other one here drops the harp with a clang and looks in the direction of the one who just cast lightning out at it, and is going to...
Just kind of surrender.
No.
Throw a cake at me. For lunch.
For a whole cake.
A pie.
Yeah,
Pie in your
A
face.
pie, yeah.
Yep. All right.
Make a reflex save against pie.
So, I wish you would tell me what its thing is. Well, it's going to cast a spell at you.
Okay.
Well,
Is it... Do
When
I
I s-
automatically know what it is?
when I say at you,
Was it an 8th level spell? Oh, it's a skill feat, I see.
maybe not. Oh wait, I think so.
I am a... If it is Arcane... What is my Arcana? I am a Master in Arcane. So, Arcana. So that would be level 6 or lower. And I'm just trained in everything else.
So 4. 6 or lower for arcane, 4 or lower for other schools, other sources.
But if it's like an Arcane spell that she's casting that's also on the Divine list and she's casting a Divine spell, it's a Divine spell.
Okay, you automatically identify it.
Yep. Don't have to roll.
Wow. Okay. Well, she doesn't know about this. So... Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Well, you'll probably tell anybody, but what...
This is a reaction. So, for me.
Okay, good to know. What you see is the creature over there drops the harp, makes a clang sound, then she does these gestures, and you all see suddenly appearing before Horatio this snake appear, bursting from the ground. And the snake, and she kind of moves her hand like that, and the snake goes to attack Horatio. Horatio, I'm going to whisper you real quick.
Did she or did she not cast summon creature?
Is it a real snake
And,
or an imaginary?
I'm going to show you what you are pretty sure.
Or did she cast
The
a illusory
spell is-
creature like I did about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago?
Should cast a spell that you don't have prepared for. So
Okay, buddy. I can cast that spell too. Not very convincing.
the trigger is a creature within line of sight casts a spell that you don't have prepared or in your spell repertoire.
I don't have it prepared, it's in the staff. If I had it prepared, I automatically know what it is with no action.
Oh,
so if she
okay, I
casts
see. So
Electric
that's-
Arc, I'm just like, that's Electric Arc. I don't even have to use my reaction to know what that is.
So it's covering the rest of the.
yeah, and this is
bases.
everything else. And
I
it does
see.
use a reaction.
I got it.
Yep. So you see it coming, and you're like, I know that one. She still, commands it to attack, but you know what it is. So you see Horatio not move as this snake comes toward you.
Does it do half damage or?
Amateurs.
Well,
No damage.
from the start,
Once I-
because you know what it is.
Because I know she cast the spell.
Yeah.
If you find out what it is afterwards, you only regain half the hit points, right?
This skill feat is particularly powerful
Because
against
you-
illusions, it
if
turns
you've
out.
taken the mental anguish and then realize what it is, then you kind of lessens that. But from the get-go, if you already know that it's not real, then it kind of, illusions are much less effective if you know that they're illusions from the start. So she kind of does that and is like, kind of like, fuck, that should have worked. And just, you are out-wizarding her at the moment. So on to Marion.
What a good spell use.
I'm going to hit them both with a bon mot. To the one that just cast a spell, I'm going to say, I have made more convincing snakes out of burlap and dental floss.
Oh! That's against Will DC. A 29 versus Will DC will succeed.
Awesome. And to the other one, I say, theirs look like they belong on a chicken.
That one's too busy trying to fuck with Oarshus and Fabian, does not fear your bon mot. Is that just Shaken 1 or Frightened 1, whatever it is?
No. It's, let me click the feat. It's a will saves.
Oh, let's see if it comes through.
There it is.
There it is. Okay. Success, penalties minus
yeah.
2 perception and will. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so critical success is -3. Regular success is -2.
Can end the effect with a retort. Single action. Okay. Oh, so they have to make a skill check against your DC to try and, come back and
Yeah.
snap out of it? Okay. Alright.
So it's a rap battle?
Yeah, suddenly, a little bit of a rap battle.
Right.
Oarshisk, and Oarshisk only, you can make another will save because you saw this creature through the fog cast something at Horatio, and you're not so sure about that. So you can make a will save. It's with a +2 circumstance bonus, but then you are... But the fascinating doesn't affect your will save, so it's just a will save with a +2 bonus. That will succeed. So you think these creatures were on your side and helpful, but then suddenly you see this one kind of send this snake summoned, though it may be illusory, toward Horatio, and you're like, wait a minute, that's not right.
That's not a boon.
That's no moon. You do
Moon.
lose the fascinated condition. Fabian, you are still 100% on board. I need all the help I can get. I'm going to go up against Dustlight. So you are still fascinated.
Maybe the snake can help us too. Maybe it's a friendly
Maybe
snake.
that's the gift. A gift of a snake.
Yep. So,
Back to my turn?
yeah, sorry, back to you, Marion, after your bone wall.
I'm going to finish off the turn by trying to demoralize the one that I didn't succeed on. So that 24 is up there, which is going to fail.
Okay, 24 against his will DC. Yes, will not succeed, unfortunately.
All right.
All right. So back to this one. It sees Awarsha's trying to like shake out and like, the fuck? And so is not. Yes, so it is going to kind of reach down to you, Fabian, and give just a gentle caress under the jowls of your cat face. So I need you to go ahead and make a will save. Just a straight will save, no bonuses or penalties on your end of things.
We'll see how this goes. Will is not technically, I guess, my weakest.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's pretty bad.
Fabian. Fabian.
That might be a domination.
That would critically fail against me.
So, yeah.
You might
We're
have
attacking
a
some
hero
allies.
point?
I do have a hero point. Do you think I should use it?
I
This
think
is a
you
pretty
should-
bad situation.
You
I mean,
failed,
I-
potentially critically failed a second of two skill check, of two.
will saves.
Two
Well,
will
let's
saves.
try. I will use my hero point, but
Alright,
If this
hero
goes bad-
point.
roll 20 probably gave me all my good luck in the
20
first
is
roll.
very cruel. Okay.
Okay, that's
not-
better.
24
It's better.
is not a critical failure, just a regular failure.
Gosh.
Um,
You could have been dominated for like 10 minutes or something ridiculous.
So, the caress happens, and your brain just kind of turns to mush a little bit. You're just kind of like, oh, it's all fine. Whatever. So you become Stupefied 1, which is a status penalty equal to 1 to DCs based on intelligence, wisdom, charisma, including will saves, spell attack rolls, DCs, appropriate skill checks. If you cast a spell, which won't matter to you, it's disrupted unless you succeed on a flat check. So you're just kind of like, ugh. So it's gonna do that.
Are you still fascinated as well, probably.
Yep, still fascinated, and now also stupefied. So it's going to do that, and then glance over its shoulder, and you see an arm reach down and pull out a scimitar and look toward Faith with a grin. But that's his third and final action. So we come back to Fabian. You're just kind of like chilling here. You gave this caress. I'll say it's up to you what you do now, but you don't feel like attacking. That's the one thing you just like, I don't want to feel like attacking. But you can move and kind of about as you please.
What's like going through his head? I guess like what's the
Because
At this point,
everyone else is fighting.
everyone else is fighting, but they always try to fight things, and right now, man, you gotta chill, relax. They're trying to help us. And they're our friends, man.
Oh, what a terrible scenario to be in. What would he do in this scenario?
maybe he's just tired. I don't
Go
know.
take a nap, curl up like a little cat, take a nap in the corner.
Like there's been a lot of fighting. He's seen a lot of fighting in his
Clearly there's a
lifetime.
misunderstanding.
Maybe he's tired of it.
Yeah.
Clearly there's a misunderstanding. I think Fabian's gonna try and diplomacy this creature to be like, hey, oh, what do you do? Like, don't. I know my friends are feisty, but if you put down your weapon, I'm sure they'll put down their weapon. I can only imagine what Dusklight has done to you over all this time. There's really no need for this.
Sure. You're trying to, I guess, request, be like, hey, just calm down. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you can make a diplomacy check if you'd like.
Really?
Minus 15.
Well, I have a ton of minuses because I'm fatigued. Or, sorry, I'm fascinated and stupefied, which just does not help anything.
Wow.
With all that,
Yeah,
27.
Roll a
Rolled a
19.
Cat eyes.
You kind of do that, and the creature kind of just had pulled out pull out the sword, look down at Faith, looks back at you. Aw. Sure. I'll hold if you do me a favor and just go in the corner and take yourself a little cat nap.
Well, that seems reasonable. Come on, guys, let's just regroup over here. I'm sure there's just my other two actions, I guess, to go over here and be like, come on, guys, over here. Over here.
And then you all see Fabian kind of go in the corner and just kind of prowl around a few times in a circle and get ready to sleep. Okay, so that's Fabian. Oarshisk.
Does this one still have their harp?
Both of them have dropped their harps at this point.
Okay. But it has a scimitar now that it's holding?
It is holding a sword, yes. But said that, oh, hold off if you go in the corner, and then you see Fabian go off in the corner.
I really want to do this one time this campaign.
We had a bard with counter song.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to disarm.
Okay.
Because
Attempting
why not?
athletics against its reflex DC. $36. So you're close, but it's not quite a critical success. It is just a regular success. But it does weaken the grasp until the start of that creature's turn. Attempts to disarm the opponent, gain a +2 circumstance bonus. So you do kind of like swipe at the sword. The sword kind of goes off at an awkward angle behind her.
I'm going to try again.
Okay. Another attack. Then
So I
+2
have
bonus. -3. Or you have a feat where it's usually -4.
I have agile maneuvers.
Okay.
I also get a plus. I gotta check what kind of bonuses these are. Having panache, which I have because I successfully disarmed, gives me a +1 circumstance. So that doesn't stack with
Disarm is a
disarm.
+2 circumstance, yeah.
Okay, so it's just the +2 and the minus. So -2 is what it ends up being, right?
Yep.
I have to roll a 19 on this, don't I? No, I have to roll a 20 on this.
Do you believe in the heart of the cards?
Not on a 20. I'll try it anyway, though.
Sure, why not? Could happen.
No.
No, not quite. So you go. It is not a critical failure, just a normal failure. So you swipe and swipe again, but the sword's already a bit far behind out of your reach on the second swipe.
Okay. We'll try. I'll just raise my shield then.
All right. You put up a shield as you try to knock the sword out of the way, and not much going on. Faith.
I mean, that one's not attacking us. But the other one didn't make a deal, so we'll go over here. I wonder if they have attack opportunity. I'm gonna walk to there.
Sure.
I'm gonna punch this other one. Like, kind of spreading around a little bit.
All right.
26.
Ooh, a 26 will just miss. It sees you coming and kind of like backs into the smoke just a little bit out of the way.
I need to roll higher. Okay, that was not very effective. They're hard to hit. I'm done.
Snakes coiling around. Horatio.
Maybe I just try to punch in the person part instead of the snake part.
I'm just going to.
I just realized what heroism might have had me disarm that.
How long is
I'm
heroism
just
last?
It's way past. It was only 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, so
I'm just going to reach spell Electric Arc again
okay.
for
so
15
there's
damage
another
again.
Pew,
Zap.
pew.
So the one nearest to Arshisk makes a reflex save. But fails. Takes some zappy zap damage. Gets shocked a little bit. Oarshisk. There's like a burning smell once the electric arc courses past this creature. Like something smells like it's burning.
Like flesh or hair burning, or
No. You've definitely smelt that before, since you guys have done a bunch of killing and stuff. No, it's not that. It's something else. The other one by Faith also makes a save, and will succeed and take half damage. Zap. Alright, Horatio. Okay, the one that's got the bon mot on it, will, let's see.
Need an electric automaton setup or something. Some elaborate weird bullshit.
yeah, apparently.
You can cast spells.
The one that you did the bon mot on, Marion, turns to you through the smoke and tries to summon forth this most angelic pose as Faith kind of comes, dodges the punches of Faith, looks toward you. You seem like such a tortured soul. I could soothe what ails that worried mind. It will attempt to counter your bon mot with this angelic, overly dramatic presence. So what is your spell DC?
I don't think that I don't think that matters. I don't think it needs to make any kind of check. I think that just doing the action automatically ends the effect.
Well, let's see. Typically, the retort needs to be use a linguistic, charisma-based skill action.
Or it can either be a single action that has the concentrate trait or an appropriate skill action to frame their retort, which basically is saying that they could just spend an action and do nothing, or they could spend an action and demoralize Bunmo, something else of that nature. And
Why is it specify charisma based? Like, why does it matter that it's charisma?
'Cause it's a retort.
Yeah, it's a retort.
Yeah, so the way I see it, she could do, like, for example, in the diplomacy action, there's the request. It's a single action with auditory, concentrate, linguistic, and mental traits, where she, makes another lilting request to come and heal your tortured soul.
Right.
So, and is it diplomacy check? Yeah, I guess this is against, because the Bomo originally is a diplomacy check. I'd say this would probably be against your diplomacy DC.
Probably.
So diplomacy off, essentially. So what's your diplomacy DC?
24.
24. Okay. So makes a diplomacy check. And does succeed, does beat your 24, and so kind of rids herself as an action of the Bomo effects. You don't feel like you have to do necessarily because of all this that's going on, but you feel a little less confident in your stern glares and your wanting to cow this creature. We'll do that and sees you kind of standing there a little bit. So we'll then proceed. We got this tiefling like all around me, so I don't want that.
Rude. I'll have you know I'm very likable.
Yeah, we'll probably just reach out toward you, Faith, and cast a spell in your direction. With 2 actions. So we'll go and try to reach out to your mind.
I don't have any reactions, so I'll just.
So it is a will save. Yep.
I will do my thing.
Recognize
Do I know what
spell.
spell this is?
Feel pretty good with that roll.
Let's see. 28 is a success. Deal with the. You might not know what it is.
4 lower. For
you do not recognize this spell.
I need to get trained in religion.
Arshis. Not sure what this might be. But Faith, you do succeed. So. So many spells. My God. So we'll do that. So that's really piddly damage, actually. That's just gonna be 3 mental damage to you, Faith. Kind of
twitch.
just like, ow. Yeah, but nothing much beyond that. So back to Marianne.
I kind of have a headache now.
I'm going to retort the retort.
Sorry, one quick caveat. It's a little bit different. Actually, Faith, you take 6 mental damage total. So, sorry. Anyway, Marianne, you can
make me do math.
It's 3 more damage.
I'm gonna Bomo at them again because there's no immunity like with Demoralize. And I'm gonna say, I don't know. The only thing that you could help, the only person you could help is yourself to a sandwich.
He's distracted by that kind of lets Faith succeed against the spell, but it's like...
And then I'm going to stare at her.
You get frustrated with yourself and just the glare. Super intimidating. Absolutely, you frighten the shit out of this creature. Demoralized, becomes frightened too, as it's just kind of freaked out by how intense this half-elf is.
And then I'm going to try and cast Guidance on Oarshisk.
Sure. Oh, the Viper disappears, by the way.
Didn't bother concentrating on it.
That was the correct choice.
Like, that is not worth an action.
Nope.
So you said Oarshisk is guided?
Yep.
Okay, Oarshisk, you are guided. Alright, so that's Marion. So on to this one. This one looks at you in the corner, Fabian, and says, "As promised, I will hold off on my sword attack." but the lightning from this one is a little annoying, and is going to point her finger over toward Horatio, and you don't have to even.
Am I getting lightning bolted?
No, you are instead getting 3 action
Magic missile.
magic missile.
Oh god.
Oh shit! Seriously? Wait, I have an item for this.
Oh.
I hope it's
Item?
not a reaction.
I was about to say because
I spent so much money on a brooch of shielding. Automatically absorbs. Click the button. Automatically absorbs magic missile spells targeting.
30 individual magic missile spells before it melts.
Wow.
The 30 individual. So I don't know how many she's shooting at me. What
wait,
level it is? Is it 3 or 6?
See.
Hopefully less than 30.
Oh, if it is 33, that's not so bad.
Yeah, that's true.
It is just 3 missiles.
Okay, I will mark that as
So the
27
brute
left.
shielding activates, and you see the missiles just absorb. Finally, an item from like early on, I think,
A lot of
comes
money on
into effect, and you see her kind of just standing there for a second. Looks over to you, Fabian, kind of brings the sword down. Okay, I held off. Gets the sword ready to attack.
Amateurs.
Fabian, you're still like, man, seems like this will all kind of blow over. They're not really effective. They're not really hurting your Cryptomanians in any manageable way.
I mean,
at
that
this
is
point.
true.
They're not really hurting your friends. So.
They haven't done any damage to us so far.
Excuse me, I took 6 damage.
6 mental damage.
Oh, that's
to
right,
Faye.
6 mental damage.
That's
Any
a bad.
discernible damage.
Mm-hmm. So,
Well.
you can just explore around, do cat things.
Maybe I'll come back over, see how they're doing.
Sure.
Like, oh, come on, guys, don't be so. I'm sure we can talk this out, and I'll end my turn there.
All right, like, hey guys, come on, we don't need to fight. Fabian just seems.
That's what Dusklight would want us to do.
Yeah, can we all get along? Oarshisk.
Can I? I'm like in her face.
Mhm.
I've seen her like waving scimitars around, and I've smelled this smell.
Mhm.
Can I make like a perception check or something of that nature to try to determine like what the smell is, or if I've noticed anything off?
Yes. Being close here, the smell, and it smells like burning parchment or something. You look, and you kind of roll your eyes a little bit, because close up you can see
The wings.
the wings are not real. They are costume wings. Adorned here, there's costumery around there. The harp is kind of crudely put together. These creatures most certainly do not have wings. It is a costume they have put on.
Okay.
I am shocked.
Shocked.
Yep, you can see the straps kind of holding it all together. In fact,
Can't believe they would lie to us like that.
I may have some art.
Mr. Stucklight is up to some
I
nefarious.
know.
Dusklight is
know.
full of shit. What?
Well, I guess, Oarshisk, do you point this out upon realizing this? That would be an action, but it would kind of signal everybody like, hey, wings aren't real.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, so you use an
Yeah,
action to
sure.
kind of like point out wings, not real.
Maybe I like grab a piece and just like pull it off in its paper
rip
or
some
something.
of the paper off. Yeah, you just rip the paper off. Horatio, you're like, why didn't I see this before? Oh, with the snake body, that sounds a lot like a lamia,
Oh.
and
Oh.
they just put wings on it to make it something else that's like an angelic creature. And you're not sure what that might have been they were going for, but you can definitely tell that this is what the creature is.
A lamia.
Yep, snake. Bad snake people. Is generally the gist of them.
Lamias masquerading as angels.
I forgot. Magic missile is not just verbal, is it? Whatever. I missed that.
Oh, for the reaction. You're putting up your shield. You're like, defending yourself.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna try to grapple her, I guess. Grapple is
alright.
fortitude, right? Let me see. Yeah, athletics against fortitude. We'll see how that goes.
Against Fortitude DC, 34 will critically succeed.
Okay.
So you're just like, you grab the wings, and then you just like rip part of it around, wrapping around her up, and just like this whole like, whoa.
I grab her hand when she's about to like try to go with the scimitar or something. Grab her around the wrist. So that was that an action to perceive the wings, an action to like notify?
No, the
wings?
perception was just press free because you're in presence of it. So just the point out and then the grapple. So you have one more action left. But they're restrained.
I guess we just attack. They're aggressive. Yeah, I'm gonna do an attack. That's what I want to do.
Ooh.
Little gut punch.
30. Yeah, are flat-footed now. So, yes, that will definitely hit. You see you're just kind of take that 19 points of damage in that slash. Just, and hurt by that for sure. I don't. Did your guidance thing go off, or do you choose to use that?
Oh, I should have used that.
You choose to use it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so still have it around.
I guess that's true. I can still have a reaction.
Yep, so you still have that available for use, but that's your 3 actions as you grab this one, punch this fraud. Faith.
I'm gonna punch this one.
Sure. It's fright 2. Yes, that 27 does hit for boom, 9 points of damage.
Finally connected.
And that 32 will also hit for 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Nice.
8. I have to make a
Make-
fort save.
It will make a fort save. Does a 26 save?
Yeah, that saves.
Okay. The 24, even with the Frighten 2, will just miss. Just barely.
I think their AC might be 27, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be.
I
you did
do
math
have
or
another
something.
action though.
Yeah, one more.
I guess I'll just swing wildly.
Sure. Flail.
14.
No such luck.
No such luck.
Horatio.
It's worked so well so far. I'm not even gonna bother clicking reach spell. You know what it does. Reach spell, then electric arc.
Sure. So against the one that Warsha's has grasp, that is a failure. It takes that lightning coursing over. The wings essentially burnt up by this point, and the lightning all over, and that one is bloodied. And then the other one will make a reflex save. And critically succeed, is scared of whatever's happening over there with the Colder brothers, and just kind of completely dodges out of the way. So that's Horatio shooting some more lightning. So this one that's afraid, it's by Faith. Let's see. Probably at this point, nothing really working. We'll just take out a scimitar and go to slash at you, Faith.
Okay.
So makes a slashy slash. But because it's frightened too, that's a 25 to hit you.
That will miss.
All right, kind of ducks under, and we'll probably spend the third action heading into the cloud over here, and we'll end their turn. Go
I
down
didn't
to
know you
frightened
could
one.
do that. Are they?
Uh,
they're not actually flying because they don't have real wings.
Right, they've been on
So
the ground this whole
excited.
time. So the clouds are
Wait,
still
the-
in there. While in the cloud, basically they're concealed. So that is that one's turn. Marion, on to you.
I'm going to try to summon my spiritual weapon.
The arrow.
Yeah, it's second level. So my first attack, I am sending it at that one, and I'm missing with a 21. Unfortunate.
All right.
And my second one, I'm going to send. I'll go for the same one.
All right, you should have control over that arrow now.
Or that should not be that much damage. I only did the second level one.
So you just want to reroll a d8 + 4?
Yeah.
Sure. That will definitely hit.
5.
5 whole points of damage. Whack! The arrow pierces into the side.
Oh, I didn't do the second
And-
attack thing. So that,
Yeah.
but that would still hit with
And
27,
she's
28.
flat-footed.
I can't do math.
Yes, that would still hit. Alright, so the ghostly arrow goes and pierces through, swings around, and then on the second attack, strikes into it. Okay, so that was Marion. For its turn, it is restrained. We need to escape, is what we need to do here. Yeah. So I believe it's against your athletics DC.
Oh wait, no, I take it back. I forgot to do the flat check. It does not work at all.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no. So I'll get 5 hit points back.
And I get my spell slot back.
Hey, there you go. No more arrow. So yeah, Oarshisk, what's your athletics DC?
Athletics DC is a 28.
Okay. Well, does not succeed on that escape attempt. So,
A tight grip.
yeah, and it does have the attack trait, don't it?
Does it?
It does.
Yeah, it does.
The escape has the attack trait.
Yeah. You take penalties to further escaping.
So if it has acrobatic maneuvers, or I guess
No.
if it uses an unarmed attack, because that is one of the choices. Unarmed are generally agile.
Yeah.
Don't know if that it wouldn't. No.
I don't think so.
Let's see. Actually, it doesn't matter in this case. So yeah, is gonna keep trying to escape and gets a little panicked by this. It's like, why is this little lizard holding me to the ground? What the fuck's going on? So we'll try again. And even with, what'd you say it was, 28?
28.
Fuck. Because of the -5, it's a 27. Fuck. Has to try again. Like, is just desperate to escape at this point. He'll try again with a -10 penalty, but just completely whiff. And so you've just got this creature here, this snake-like from what the fuck? What the fuck? It's really, really panicked by being held there in place and just tries to escape. Fabian, you're feeling a little bad for the one who's tried to help you out. it's not to the point where you want to do anything like harmful to any of your friends, but like, come on, come on.
Oh, what can I do?
Oh,
Not-
wait, I just noticed something. The duration on this spell
Aha!
is
2 rounds.
is sustained.
Oh.
Oh,
So
Oh,
we'll say
So
sudden.
that third
You know what?
action.
I'll say suddenly, Fabian, you snap out of it, and as the wings kind of fall off of the snake-like creature, you're like, well, wait a minute, they aren't angels at all. So I will give you an extra action this turn. You kind of hasted for this round and have 4 actions because you are suddenly inspired by the wool being pulled from your eyes, and like,
am I
wait a
still
minute.
stupefied?
You are still stupefied, but you are no longer fascinated.
Okay, well, enjoying this whole scenario, so I'll come over to deal with this one.
Yep, and it's flat-footed because it's being held by Oarshisk.
Lovely. Let's just strike the hell out of this thing.
Sure, you can do 3 attacks. if you
Alright.
Come
like.
on, roll 20. Be kind to me. Be kind to me.
24 is not quite enough on the first one. A 29 is, so that's 9, plus you do get sneak attack because it is flat-footed. It's 9, plus an additional 4. That's 2, and then 1 more.
well.
One miss, unfortunately. But you do get 1 solid hit with the rapier, and like, how dare you enthrall me? So there's, there's that.
I'm back in the game.
Meow!
Glad you could join us again.
Oarshisk.
So to maintain a grab, you have to redo the action, right? There's no sustain or anything. Okay.
Grapple.
I guess we'll just try it again. Try to maintain my grip on her.
Not letting go.
I'm not letting go of her. I mean business. We're here for Dusklight.
You're like, just like chokehold at this point. They're still restrained. That's still a critical success. So that's 1 action.
And then we're gonna attack. Oh my gosh. 19.
Yep, that's 19 points of damage. Just a slash into the side. Looking pretty bad.
And I'll do it again, I guess? Why not, right? Why not?
Third attack.
Nope.
No, that'll miss. All right. It's the struggle bus for this one. Faith, on to you.
Well, I'm gonna follow this one into the clouds because I don't
Alright.
accept their surrender. They're concealed, right?
Yep, so it's a DC 5 flat
Yeah.
check to target them.
So for my first attack,
Oh, you go and
Misses.
punch into the cloud.
my second attack.
Also
the
punches
hell?
into the cloud. Wait, where'd you
That's
go?
a 1d20, right?
There's smoke.
Okay.
There's smoke in here. Damn it.
So, never mind. I cannot handle these clouds.
There's just clouds
Jesus.
all in your face, and cannot seem to pierce through the veil of these magical clouds. So that was Faith Horatio.
I'm going to Electric Arc. I will do my own flat check first. Good.
Yeah, you can see the outline of the big creature in there.
ISO nerf clouds, please.
Cloud's too strong.
The Electric Arc. There we go.
Alright, so the one that is restrained makes a reflex save. Will succeed and take half damage. And then the other one that's in the cloud will also succeed.
6 damage. You know,
Little-
well, 12 damage total.
Yep. Little zappy zaps. Anything else, Horatio?
Nope, that's it.
All right. The one in the clouds. Well, she sees you coming for her.
I'm also in the clouds.
Ah, but they have a line that says they ignore all clouds.
Oh, I have that too.
Probably.
It's right
I mean,
here in the lobby
I just wrote
entry.
it under options. Ignores clouds.
Clouds born.
Does not believe in clouds.
It's your 10th level feat.
No. This one's gonna step out of the clouds over to here.
Oh, advancing.
Well, kind of backs out, looks to the Colder brothers, and kind of like, ugh, Marion. And then is going to cast a spell toward Oarshisk and Fabian.
A line spell, maybe?
Nope, a spell that will do a 5-foot burst, so just behind you guys to kind of get both of y'all in it. So double check this.
Reflex.
Okay. It is a will save for the both of you. So that
I kind of saw that coming.
I knew what the spell is. Well, they are.
Is that your reaction?
While they are will saving, yes.
So what's
I
the
have
level
two reactions, and
of spell or below?
if it is arcane, I know level 6 or lower. If it is above that, I still get to roll an arcana check to see.
You recognize this as a sleep spell.
Oh, that's okay. Well, does what it says on the tin.
Man.
Could have saved the reaction for when, they.
I
just
probably
gonna fall
need a
asleep if they
27,
fail.
don't I? I'm gonna keep it, but man, it's gonna suck.
Frighten does apply to your spell DC, don't it?
Sure does.
Sure does.
Absolutely does.
Good to know, but a 26 will still be a failure.
Yeah, I figured.
Also, Fabian needs to roll will save as well. 'Cause it's also
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, I guess you've already told me the result. Whatever. That sounds like a
going to
critical
sleep.
failure to me.
Well, I'm out of hero points.
The cat really wanted to sleep.
Yep, the spell seems to take effect over both the lizard folk and the cat folk, and
Point of
both
order.
of them
Incapacitation.
is an incapacitation effect.
Is
so
this a
the
heightened spell?
Level it is.
Okay.
So what's the threshold for incapacitation?
We have to be
effects?
lower level than at Toric, right?
Um.
No, it has to be our level or higher.
So a creature of more than twice the spell's level treats it as 1 degree of success higher. So
Okay. So you guys
it
are
would
level-
have to be 4th level.
Oh, wow. It is not a 4th level sleeve. So
Fabian fails. And I
fails
succeed.
and you succeed. Yeah. So you feel a little drowsy, but due to just your innate power, Oarshisk, well of energy and determination within you, you shrug it off. Ugh. So you just take a -1 penalty to perception checks for a round, Oarshisk, but Fabian, you do indeed fall asleep on your feet.
He just gets
And then
back into the fight.
Fabian gets a perception check at the start of his turn to wake up.
All right.
Okay.
Or can one of us take an action to rouse him or something?
Yes, I believe you can slap him awake or something like that.
Yeah, if you take damage.
I could poke him.
Gotcha. All right, but that was its turn. At the end of its turn, it loses the fighting condition. So then on to Marion.
Alright, I'm here. I have skillful stuff. I'm going to Bomo one more time
One more time.
against this one right here.
32 versus Will DC. Will succeed.
Did you make those wings yourself? They are actually quite convincing.
Really?
I tried to say that sarcastically, but no, no.
We were made to wear them.
And then I'm going to cast Fear on them. Yeah,
That's with that
at first level.
-2 to the will saves, yeah? So,
Fear, first level.
Did you make your flat check?
They're no longer in
I need to
the-
make my flat check.
Oh, for your curse.
Yeah, for my curse. It
Yeah.
succeeds.
Yep. So the Bomo is a -2 to will saves, right?
Right.
Okay. Because of the Bomo, they just fail.
Cool.
Just barely. So it will be now frightened 2 in addition to kind of insulted and paralyzed with your words. So yeah, it takes all that fear damage. We're in a pickle here. What can we do about this? Fucking lizard. Damn. Not a lot. Not a lot. Can't do that. Fuck. Shit.
You can't do anything
Yeah.
except for
We're gonna try to escape.
escape or force. Oh, you don't have bond. Yeah, except for escape.
Okay. 28's your athletics DC?
Yes.
Okay, attempts to escape. There we go. Okay, just after so much pain and freaking the fuck out about what's going on, is going to escape from your grasp, go around, and then just as quickly as possible, go to cast a spell.
Does it have the manipulate or somatic? Or does it have somatic or material?
It sure does.
Okay. I'm gonna strike it or for 16 damage.
That will successfully strike. It's not a critical success, but we'll definitely take that 16 points of damage. So...
And if it's a spell attack, she has the -5, right?
It is not a spell attack.
Okay.
Instead, it is this. Okay. And you see the creature kind of cast these symbols and spells, and then suddenly this creature disappears.
No! I have Dimensional Anchor prepared.
Fabian.
But didn't try it. Haven't tried it yet.
I guess I do my perception check to see if I wake up.
Yep. Yep, there's enough going on, and this creature next to you was screaming about what's going on, so we'll say at the beginning of your turn, you do wake up.
Excellent. Still have any actions left?
Yeah, you have your turn. It's the beginning of your turn.
Nice.
You get the freeze check, so... Sleep's very
Nice.
situational for combat stuff, usually.
Well, I only see one target, and I don't know what happened to the other one. So I guess I'll make a move for that one target. And look at that, it's frightened, which is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Synergy.
Try to track it.
Sinner.
Yeah. Alright.
What's that?
Ooh, 33. Yeah, that'll hit. So that's
What if
11.
they're also flat-footed
Yeah.
because of Dread Striker?
Oh, you treat them as flat-footed with that, right?
So it's actually it is as a crit, isn't it? Because it's 35 and 37. Because they're frightened too and flat-footed.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Synergy!
Yeah, so that's 22 plus 12. That's 34.
And deadly D8, so you gotta roll that D8 as well.
Oh, thank you. I always forget that.
34 plus 4, 38 points of damage. God. You come in and suddenly see that this one's a little freaked out trying to figure it out and just into the snake flesh, twisting the rapier, pulling it out. Ah! She screams, writhing in pain, and is now super bloodied.
Oh,
Don't you have like a twist the blade?
I think. Oh yeah, why don't we do that?
Oh no.
Fun.
Not more, please, no. God, no.
It's more reliable than necessarily trying to strike again. So there we go.
So 2 persistent bleed damage. Great.
Yes.
Great. Super. So is bleeding also.
That's my turn. It's reminding me.
Alright. Woof. Oarshisk.
Okay. Invisibility. So, clouds.
Clouds.
Have I seen any clouds moving in that vicinity?
I'll say, as an action, because you're really focusing and honing in on an area and focusing to see if you see any cloud movement, I'll
accept that.
let you make a secret perception check as an action to see if you've noticed any cloud movement.
I will say, point of order, if she casts the invisibility spell, I know it. Because I have that prepared.
Is that ability a reaction every time, or is
No, so
automatic?
that's just an automatic thing that all spellcasters get. If a
they have the
spellcaster
spell
casts a
prepared.
spell you have prepared or in your repertoire, you just know. You don't have to use an action, or
Oh, I see.
you just always know it.
Well, since you know that precise spell, you know indeed it was an invisibility spell.
She is invisible.
So, Arshisk, would you still like to do the perception check as an action?
I mean, because I'm just trying to determine like where she is. I mean, I guess if I know that invisibility is a 2-action activity, she probably hasn't moved from where she was before.
Supposed to just punch in the air.
Is that out of the
It's
Uh,
out of the realm of what I would understand? I don't know.
So, I think it's pretty much in either case you're making a seek check.
Sure.
Horatio
yeah, just see what
see.
you-
Yeah, Horatio pointed out that, hey, it's invisibility. You can just kind of say that really quick as a free action, because it knows the spell. You've seen that spell cast before. So it'd be a seek action to try and see if you can determine where it is roughly, so it would just be hidden to you instead of undetected.
Or you can just target a square if you think she hasn't moved. But who knows, whatever. Who knows what other abilities she might have.
I usually have an action free. I'll seek.
Okay. So, let's see. All right, let me.
Did I like critically succeed on the seek action? I did, didn't I? I know exactly where she is.
Critical success on Seek. If you were searching for creatures, any undetected or hidden creature you critically succeeded against becomes observed by you.
I am not fucking around with this one.
Your senses, your lizard senses just kick into overdrive, and you can just smell the outline of her. Like, you're not getting... You close your eyes. Like, I know exactly where you are. I don't need to see you. So, yeah, you can just attack.
Do I need to move forward?
Nope.
Or is... Okay. We'll go in.
So there's one action
Yeah,
to
we're
seek.
just
And
gonna-
I know where you are.
You know what?
You
We
can
try
use
this
an action
again.
to point her out to everyone.
Well, I'm gonna try something first.
Totally up to you.
Oh.
Just so you know you have the option.
Okay, here's the thing. He... Invisible. Or does invisibility have a special clause that they become undetected when they cast it?
Yes.
It does?
This makes it undetected to all creatures.
Okay. Because the condition says if you become invisible while someone can already see you, then you become hidden instead of undetected.
Oh, that's a little confusing because the invisibility spell is... You become invisible, this makes it undetected to all creatures.
Right.
So it's like, I think when the invisibility first happens, like, oh, you suddenly disappeared. But,
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
So what you doing, Arshisk?
That's a grapple check.
Oh, Jesus! Why? Why? No!
That still needs a flat check, though.
Does it? But if she's
no,
observed by
because
me.
you critically succeeded on the Seek check, it makes it observed. So
But
it's-
invisible says that you can't
oh, per the
become
condition.
observed while invisible except via special abilities or magic. The best that he can get is hidden, I think.
Or concealed.
Yeah, the creatures can attempt to find the target, making it hidden to them instead. That's what the spell says.
Hidden. Can become observed while invisible except via special abilities or magic. Okay.
Okay, so I don't observe it.
Yeah, so you don't have super smell.
Oh,
If you had
wow.
supernatural smell, yeah.
If you're a super smeller.
It's hidden. It's a DC 11 flat
Oh
check.
gosh. You know what? We're gonna hero point.
Hero point the flat check. Oh! You're like, I'm gonna, Av Nelson, this nerd, but thanks to Pathfinder rules screwing you over, saying, no, you cannot wrestle an invisible Lamia. You may not. You still have one action left.
Should I?
It's not undetected,
point
it's just hidden to you.
If I point it out, is it hidden to everybody else or something like that?
Yeah.
It'll be, I think, hidden but not undetected. They'll know where it is, but still have to do the flat check to target it.
Yeah, I guess I'll point it out.
Alright, and you're like, it's right here. I should just be able to wrestle this thing to the ground. Okay. Whew. Oh, Arshus, that's your go. On to Faith.
I'm gonna. If I move to here, I'm flanking with Marion, right?
You are flanking. The smoke or the cloud is still obscuring you while you're in it. So we'll still treat the creature as concealed the DC 5 flat check.
But they're not in it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna stand here then, because they're not like.
Wait.
Because they're not the
Creatures outside the clouds are concealed to creatures wholly within it. So, blocks
like fog
both
cloud.
ways. Yeah.
That's dumb. Then why would you even want that?
And it's
Fog Cloud's
two-edged
great
sword.
when you want to run away.
Yeah.
Really good for that one very specific thing.
Yes, but you could easily get to that position and not have to deal with that and be flanking with Fabian.
That's a regular hit.
Ugh, yeah, that's a hit. So 11 points of damage.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. We'll try to make that
No.
fortitude save,
That was a move.
but only gets a 20.
That's gonna fail.
So is now also stunned 1. Yikes. We're having a rough time here.
All the conditions, and that's a miss.
Yep. So let's see. We are
Damage was higher
bone
than my
mode,
attack.
frightened 2, bloodied, bleeding, and stunned 1. Good.
So what you're saying is I need to get over there and restrain it and
Yes.
trip it, right?
Exactly.
Ratio.
Should I literally light her up or figuratively light him up?
Light 'em up, light 'em
What's
up.
Damage or glitter dust? Because I have glitter dust. But
They
also
are-
electric arc might just kill her if I get it off.
Right. I think the damage might be better.
Okay, well, I have a third action then because they're both in range. I will think about that after I. So this one's not going to. Okay, so I just need to roll the flat check.
Yep, against the one that is invisible currently. Lightning off in one direction. Does seem to strike.
Man, a DC
Time.
11 flat check is rough.
50% concern.
Yeah.
The
You get
other
to
one.
pass.
There's only one person going for her. I'm going to hero point it.
Oh, hero point the flat check.
11.
Hey! We did it!
Man, I can't
So
believe
then-
that's the grapple again.
Electric arc.
All right.
Great damage.
So the one who thinks she's safe and invisible will make a reflex save. And fail. So the lightning, you're like, you were right there. My arcane abilities are better than yours. Zap out, and the lightning strikes, and then suddenly appearing in this shocking. You see the creature extend fully, and then slump over to the ground, smoking, steaming, and dead. The other one, who has just, every status penalty in the world currently, will also make the reflex save. And succeed still, despite all that. Just normal success, though, so we'll take 6 points of damage. Okay. Is that your go, Horatio?
I will then cast shield. The thing about Dusklight is she's always lying, even when she tells you you're good at magic.
Okay. Alright, this loses an action from being stunned. Great. We'll also try to cast invisibility.
Can't do anything about that.
So, unless anyone has any reactions?
This is totally not worth a counterspell. It's totally not worth a counterspell, is it?
I don't know. What
He's
level
so
do you have it?
I also have a heightened, so it's basically an automatic success. I'd have to roll a 1 to fail, unless she's got a heightened too. Nah.
Nah.
All
We're gonna beat
right.
her up anyway.
Yep, goes ahead and goes much the same as the other one. We'll take that bleed damage. We'll attempt the flat check. It is no longer bleeding. That's handy. So that blood trail would have been inconvenient for being invisible. And then frightened goes down by 1. Marion.
I'm going to... I could do that. That's kind of a waste of a 4th level spell, though, yeah. I'm going to try and seek it.
All right. I'll go ahead and make the secret perception check for you.
Alright.
And you do succeed. You know that it is still roughly in front of you.
And I will point it out.
Still here, like the
It's
other
right
one.
there.
Yep.
And I will punch it.
Sure. Flat check.
Nope.
Like it's
I
here.
try to swing. A ghost grabs my arm. It's like, no, use a spell.
Use a spell, young man. Thanks, Gramps. Fabian.
Well, since I've seen you just punch the air, why don't I try and slash in the direction? So first the flat check, right?
Mm-hmm. DC 11.
So not hitting the first one.
Oh, that's shit. You're here somewhere.
Let's see if I can hit a second time.
Ah,
Okay.
now. You find
Okay.
it.
I hit actually is the next question, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is still frightened one and therefore flat-footed to you. So because of that, despite being invisible, you do hit and can do the sneak attack damage
Oh my god.
against an invisible creature.
This is written right, and then the last
Ooh.
attempt to
Ah.
last attempt to hit it. Okay, so I hit once.
Yep, you get one
Good hit.
solid blow, like, ah! And you can see some of the blood spatter down across the floor. Arshisk.
I'm gonna leap over here to where all this action is.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to seek.
It's already pointed out to you, so you
Oh, it's
know
already pointed
roughly
out.
where it is, yeah.
I guess I'll try to grapple it. Let's grapple fest. Grapple.
Flat check first.
Yeah, I might as well roll that before I see what I roll.
Yeah.
Nope.
Trying to grab.
And that uses my attack action, doesn't it?
That's the attack action.
It is the action. Yeah, and it's
Okay,
an attack.
now
so-
I'll try another attack. I'll try another.
Flat check.
I'll try just a regular attack. We're just gonna do a regular attack.
Just regular attack. No more wrestling. Just gonna beat it up. Hey, that hits! So, like your second attack with your claw. So 26. Yeah, it's still flat-footed and frightened. That still hits. For 15 points of damage. Oof! You hear it cry out, but still manages to be there just barely. Faith.
Throw down your sword and walk out that curtain. Mistress Dusklight wouldn't die for you. Why should you die for her? And I'm just gonna let him go.
Okay.
If they choose to. If they don't, I'll kill them next turn.
Okay, Faith. You, for just a moment.
Do you want me to roll my diplomacy check or intimidation? It's gonna be really
Oh.
bad.
I'll roll it here.
Okay.
You say this to the invisible creature before, and you all hear the response being, "It's what I'm trying to do! It's not worth dying for her! I'm trying to leave!" And this desperation comes from her.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna attack, so I'm gonna end my turn. I don't have any actions left to do.
Please! Please just let me go! I don't care about her, I don't care about this fucking circus, just let me go! Horatio, what do you do?
Can I sense motive?
her.
I think it's just a perception check.
Yeah, I made a secret check. It's tough to say, Horatio.
Brian cast days. That's why I prepared it today. 9. Doesn't work either. Anyway.
You can't really see one way or the other what happens with it, so you gotta go forward and nothing seems to happen.
And sense motive. Sense motive in action. Take an action.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's my turn.
Owarshisk and Marion. You feel this sudden force, this pressure, these hands pushing against you, trying to break free, as if it's trying to escape. What do you do?
We all heard her plead, right?
Yes.
Can I make an insight check as well, or perception check? For
At the moment, it's
it's
her
I see.
turn.
see.
So this is kind of a gut reaction in your case. Do you bar her way or not?
So she like just pleaded that it's not worth it, and that she just was
Let me
escape.
go. Yeah.
Probably gonna bite him, but Noarsha would let her go, I suppose.
Yeah, Marion is also going to let them go.
All right. You both look at each other for a moment, and then relent, and you
I mean,
feel.
I know what it's like to be with the Mistress Dustlight.
You feel this breeze kind of pass you by, as you hear no real attempt to conceal the sounds of her movements, but this slithering and this purple curtain whoosh to the side and then come back. And you hear a bit of like desperation, this kind of like get further and further away as the creature does seem to escape out of your clutches and away from the Celestial Menagerie. And faith seems to have been well placed.
At least you only killed one of them.
Yeah.
As the dust and the smoke and the clouds settle back into here, you see clouds around you, the curtain. What do you do?
I say we keep going. I was the only person who took damage to that battle, and
Yeah.
it was not very much.
Yeah, they weren't very good at, fighting us. Slowing
No.
us down, sure.
They were not good at
Does it?
much.
It doesn't. It sounds just like her to toss bodies at people to die just to slow us down.
I feel a tad bit remorseful for the one we killed, but
She could have surrendered too.
she could. Yeah, I know.
Faven gave her the chance.
Was that before or after he grappled her? Yeah, so she could have moved.
Do you all pass straight through to the other curtain?
Let's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You've been
Search.
through the clouds before, right?
Hmm.
I
yeah.
would rather.
Is that what you mean? Yeah, I walked through the clouds.
You walked
Actually,
through the clouds. Nothing bad happened. Do the clouds
We
look the
could-
same there?
They don't
we
look
could
the same.
search through the clouds to make sure it's not hiding anything.
Sure.
True.
That
You
might
take
be
a
good
thorough
idea.
search through the clouds just to be sure, and what you happen to find is in the midst of this one over here, there is a large sack, the satchel. Inside of it, there are 2 sapphires, this jar of some kind of root paste, and a scroll. We'll get to the semantics on that in a minute, but after finding that, you head to the curtain.
I think so.
Yep.
You head to the curtain, and peel the curtain aside. What's behind that curtain? We'll have to find out next time on Really Playing Games.
Is it the Wizard of Oz?
Ooh, pay no attention to the person behind the curtain.